Welcome back to the channel. Monica Love here at The Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 29th of November to December 5th. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Gemini, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge is the Magician in reverse, and what you don't see coming at the bottom is the Justice in reverse, okay? So your challenge here has a lot to do with the Magician, Gemini. We're going to clarify this and see what the important message is here for you in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Fool, the King of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. I feel like in the recent past, a lot of you decided to have a new beginning with a specific person. Some of you are either married to this person, or maybe you decided to get married, maybe engaged here in the past. Could have been an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Taurus is really strong here, as well as Aries, okay? We're going to clarify this and get more information in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. There's some sort of situation in your life, Gemini, right now where this situation hasn't completely ended, okay? There's something here that has been extremely painful for you, very traumatic. It's been ongoing for quite some time. In fact, I feel like a lot of you feel stuck in this situation with the Eight of Swords, and it looks like although this situation hasn't really moved the way that you want it to, it looks like there's some sort of communication that's going to be coming in. We're going to find out what that means for you when we clarify. Now, in the near future, you have the King of Swords in reverse, the Six of Swords, and the Hermit. It looks like a lot of you are going to realize something in the near future, and it looks like something that you're going to realize that's very big. I feel like what you're going to realize in the near future is that you may need to disconnect from some sort of situation. You have the Six of Swords here. And you may be in your head about this situation in the near future. You know, should I stay? Should I go? Should I completely disconnect from this? What should I do? Okay. So it looks like in the near future, a lot of you are going to be retreating, to figure out, you know, what is it that you need to do to remove or release yourself from some sort of situation. Okay. So let's talk about what you don't see coming. Now, you have the Justice, Tower, Seven of Cups upright, Three of Wands, Four of Swords, and the Strength in reverse, okay? So the only card that you have upright here is the Seven of Cups, which is indicating to me that there's some sort of situation in your life, Gemini, that has been extremely emotional, confusing, lots of options around not really knowing what's going to happen moving forward. I feel like for many of you, there is a situation in your life that hasn't completely healed, hasn't completely been forgiven or healed. And for many of you, there was a Tower moment, okay? Maybe with a Scorpio or a Libra, maybe a Leo as well too I have here, okay? So it looks like for many of you, there is some sort of unfinished business. There was a Tower moment that happened between you and this person, and it has created a lot of confusion. What you don't see coming is the fact that you're going to start to realize that you know, if you truly want to release yourself from this situation, Gemini, a lot of you have to identify what needs to be healed and what needs to be resolved here, because there is some sort of confusing situation. And I think a lot of you are trying to make sense of that right now, okay? So let's get into your reading and let's see what's going on for you. All right, let's clarify your challenge. Okay, so the Magician in reverse is clarified by the Magician, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Chariot, okay? So for many of you right now, your biggest challenge here is your perception of yourself, okay? I'm really getting with the Magician here, it is the perception of oneself. And I'm really strongly getting that for many of you, Your biggest challenge here is to recognize the power that you have within yourself. A lot of you, I feel, have forgotten the power that you have within yourself to actually move forward, to create new opportunities, to even take advantage of new opportunities here. So your biggest challenge is to, maybe change or revise the way in which you look at yourself, the way in which you believe in yourself. A lot of you have been in this place of stagnation with the Magician in reverse, okay? Feeling like you don't have the power to create what it is that you want. Spirit is saying, look, you do have the power to move forward. You do have the power to have a new beginning, but it's going to start with you, Gemini. You have to believe that you have the power within yourself to make that happen. That's not going to come from anybody else, okay? So that's your challenge. That's what I'm saying. Let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles. Okay, so the King of Pentacles is clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. I feel like there was someone here in your past that wanted to have a brand new beginning with you, okay? Could have been someone that you were married to, could have been somebody that wanted to get married to you. I think a lot of you were dealing with someone here in the past that wanted truth and clarity. They really wanted to know if you wanted to have a new beginning with them. This person was ready to make an offer to you in the past, okay? So it looks like in the recent past, a lot of you may have had an opportunity to have a new beginning with someone, okay, that you were very much connected to. Now, in the present moment, I feel like a lot of you are still going through this energy of feeling restricted or feeling stuck, primarily because some sort of situation in your life hasn't completely ended. You're still in the process of finalizing something in the present moment. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords. All right, so the Ten of Swords in reverse is clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. So in the present moment, I feel like a lot of you have a decision to make, okay? It's a very important decision. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I feel like this person has been very, what's the word? They've been very distant. They've been very busy. They've been maybe pushing you away here. There's something here about maybe having a new beginning or having a choice to have a new beginning. And that may require, Gemini, for you to completely end something here that you've kind of been dancing around the situation like, oh, maybe it's over, maybe it's not. Maybe it's over, maybe it's not. So a lot of you have a very important decision to make primarily because you're in a place right now, according to the cards, where you're feeling some sort of restriction, okay? And a lot of you want to release yourself. That's what it looks like here in the present moment. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords for Gemini. Okay, yeah. So Eight of Swords is clarified by the World, the High Priestess, and the Two of Swords. So it's very clear to me in the present moment that you have a decision to make. Two of Swords lately has been talking to me about a decision that needs to be made. Intuitively, I think your intuition is speaking to you. I think you have the necessary, wisdom within yourself to determine that in order for you to completely release yourself, Gemini, and I mean completely release yourself, you have to bring something to an end, okay? A lot of you may be realizing that right now, but of course the decision's yours. You have free will in this. You can determine what it is that you want moving forward. Now, I'm really getting in the present moment for many of you, there's an important conversation that's going to be happening or is happening right now between you and a specific person. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands. What is this conversation all about for Gemini in the present moment? So the Eight of Wands is clarified by the Three of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Tower, and the Four of Swords. Somebody here in the present moment is letting you know, okay, air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Scorpio. This person wants to discuss with you about the pain that they feel, okay? Either you're expressing to this person, maybe you both are expressing what led to the breakup, what led to the Tower moment between you and them, okay? I'm also getting that this conversation is really important for you, okay? You and this person, it's a very important conversation because part of this conversation, Gemini, that could be happening in the present moment or that is about to happen for you in the present moment has a lot to do with healing. And although some of you want to have a new beginning, you want to have a new beginning. Some of you want to have a new beginning with this person, or you want to have a new beginning with someone else. But whatever the case is, a conversation looks like it needs to happen. And that's part of the healing process to really clear out the tower moment and the pain that has, was created between you and this person. Okay. So there's a lot of changes that are happening in the present moment in regards to a connection that, you may have a new beginning, or you may decide to release. Okay. Now, in the near future, it looks like you will be releasing something here. You have the Six of Swords. Okay. So, and there's an important message here with the King of Swords in reverse. So let's clarify the King of Swords first in reverse, and let's see what your important message is here. So the King of Swords is clarified by the Strength, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Swords. A lot of you are going to be pulling your energy back from someone. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. I feel like a lot of you are choosing in the near future to do this because this person is not stable. This is someone who, 1 minute they want to be with you, the next minute they don't. This is somebody who often keeps their options open. They're not 100% focused on you here. Okay. Knight of Wands for me is someone who's not really focused. Okay. If you look at this card, they're wearing a whole bunch of armor and they're on a horse. Okay. So there's a lot of contemplation here. Again, you have Six of Swords here twice in the near future. A lot of you are going to be really needing to determine if you want to remain in this situation, because whatever this situation is that you're in right now, it's doing nothing but creating restriction. Okay. And you all know I'm honest in the readings. I don't sugarcoat the readings. Okay. So there's something here that you're going to be contemplating very heavily in the near future. Do I want this or do I not want it? Tell me more about the Hermit in the near future for Gemini. Okay, so the Hermit is clarified by the Devil, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. So in the near future, I do see a lot of you in your head about this person. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, maybe a Capricorn. Do you want to offer love to this person? Do you not want to offer love to this person? There may even be a point in time, Gemini, in the near future where you may be contemplating so much in your mind about, your emotional state towards this person. Some of you don't even know if you still love this person. Do you love them, or is it just a toxic obsession that you have, right? So there's a lot of contemplation in the near future because a decision has to be made. In fact, I feel like a decision in the present moment has to be made, but a lot of you are maybe delaying it because you're hoping that this situation can be resolved. Tell me more about the Six of Swords in the near future for Gemini in love. So the Six of Swords is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Judgment. Okay, so for many of you in the near future, you know that it's time to move into a new direction. You come to some sort of realization. Okay, and the reason why you come to some sort of realization, Gemini, of course, you have free will. But according to the cards, it looks like a lot of you are tired of feeling stuck. You're tired of being in this place of just not knowing what's going to happen. Okay. And as a result of that, you may receive some sort of news or information about you having an opportunity to finally move into a new direction. Okay. So let's get some advice for you. What is the advice? The advice here for you is the Hanged Man, the Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Cups in reverse. For many of you, what you're being called to do, okay, is to really recognize why you feel stuck in a situation. Why is something not moving forward? Why is it not, progressing the way that you want to? A lot of you have to be honest with yourself when it comes to a specific person in your life that you're trying to determine, should I stay with this person? Should I be with them? Should I not be with them? Do I still love this person? Do they still love me? There's so many questions swirling in your mind right now. And your biggest piece of advice now, Gemini, moving forward, is to ask yourself these important questions, because If there's a lack of love here when it comes to you and this person, if you and this person, you know, it's not the way it used to be, then you really have to look at the situation from a different perspective. Hangman, okay? Take your time before making this decision. And I feel like that's what a lot of you are doing, okay? But the advice here is to ask yourself the important questions moving forward so you can determine if this is the right thing for you, okay? So Gemini, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one.